I didn't push you on this before, but something happened to you at the Azoth tree, didn't it?
A vision, a purple-eyed witch.
I told you that tree had power, didn't I? Its wisdom is directing you, of course, telling you what to do next. I think Galahad mentioned a sorceress with a purple eye.
Do you know this witch?
Yes, though I know her by another name. The corpse crone of Weaver'S Fen.
Long ago, a witch crept into the eastern fens. This was the corpse crone, and she cast a wicked spell. The deadly hex spread like a sickening plague. The island's immortality was twisted and made obscene. The curse of the lost would haunt our lands. The people sought salvation from this plague. Desperate, we believed conviction our only course. We discovered the soulless could hide amongst us. Committing them to the cold earth was the only answer. Eventually, the crone's purpose became clear. Her hex would bind the restless lost to her will. To this day, her foul curse lingers. Until her evil can be forever extinguished.
Do I have any desire to meet this sorceress? Such types cannot be trusted, in my experience. Meet me on the road to the Fen. We've come this far, and discovering the truth about the source of the lost plague seems wise. But there's a great deal of ground to cover, and little time, if the corrupted are as strong as they seem.
Let's find the corpse crone.
Careful not to give too much credit to the Azoth tree. Nature here does not always align with humanity's best interests. If she exists, I suspect, however, the corpse crone may be hiding secrets of significant power.
Where do you think she is hiding?
There's a stalwart knight named Sir Britmar who once protected the Fen. If she remains, I shall request her aid in this venture. Meanwhile, the crone's curse began in Perryville, so I suggest you search there. Do be careful.
Damn it all! The situation here in Perryville is deteriorating by the hour.
What is this?
It seems
The death talk?
one of the lost somehow passed their condition onto a family member who had not been a volunteer.
No, this is the witch's grimoire. She cursed the entire town and had help from Sir Britmar.
I hope you had better luck than I, my friend. The legacy of the corpse crone seems to have claimed every town in this region. The only thing I've learned about Sir Britmar is that she departed from this area in some haste.
Unfortunately, the witch's grimoire mentions your friend helping her. She cursed the entire region, town by town.
She cursed an entire town. Such power rivals the magic of even Mirrodin himself. Perhaps that explains Britmar as well. Yes, surely the crone had ensorcelled my brave friend. That must be it. The only place that hasn't fallen lost in this dreadful swamp is the ramshackle settlement of Twillen. I should like to go there and inquire after Britmar. I cannot rest until I find an explanation for all this.
Do that. I'll try to find the witch, looking for clues on her grimoire.
If the journal is to be believed, the crone spent centuries studying the ancient ruins in the Fen. That is undoubtedly where she acquired her power. The last entry makes specific mention of the ruins at Vega Bridge.
Ruins usually are places of power, maybe the source of it all.
That makes sense. I hope you find answers. I hope we learn the crone ultimately faced justice for what she did. I will go on to Twillen and inquire about both Brittmar and the crone. I'll await you there.
An ancient will-o-wisp. Here. Where will it lead me to? It's too fast. Need the horse. Here. Wants me to follow the ancient glyphs. It's going up to the top of the
I
bridge.
translated the glyphs on the bridge, and it's clear this passage was once a major survival. Just as with the obelisk, the bridge was protected by magic devices, strategically placed to ward away some danger, almost certainly corruption.
Echoes from the past. The witch was here scheming her next move.
Well now, your timing's as fickle as the tides. It sure would have been nice if you'd shown up before I spent 6 hours trying this myself. This chest is locked by some puzzle, and that's really more your thing than mine.
Grace O'Malley, what are you doing up here?
After you left Cardun, that alchemist suggested you might need help tracking down the crone and all. Of course, she also mentioned treasure in these ruins. And here we are. A bit of both if we can get this chest open.
The witch was here. She was looking for an ancient device.
Did she? Well then, I'm willing to bet she was after whatever's in this chest. If you can figure the lock, we'll find something inside. Probably something worth some coin.
I found one of the ancient devices on top of the bridge, and there is even a flicker of power lurking inside it. Hopefully, this will renew Sir Brittmar's resolve. She recently declared her intent to abandon this endeavor.
Sir Brittmar realized her error, and she left the witch. Galahad should know.
So, did you find anything inside? I always fancied a crown for myself. One of those big jewel-studded affairs.
Just another page of the witch's grimoire left behind.
Nothing but a mouldy piece of paper. Is that all? This swamp really is cursed. I suppose that's the kind of clue you were looking for, though, isn't it? Does it tell you where to search next?
No, the trail ends here.
Well, Twillen isn't so much a town as a pile of wooden planks over the muck. But there's a tavern there, at least. I'd ask around. Someone in Twillen knows what became of the crone. I bet my boots on it.
Galahad went there to do just that.
The fact this rank stack of hovels stands as the last safe place in the Fen is testament to the crone's evil legacy. Like Pennyfather, many here refuse to speak her name aloud, nor do they have word of Sir Brittmar.
Turns out, your friend walked away from the witch.
Did she? Now that is encouraging, though it also disproves the theory my friend was ensorcelled. If Brittmar abandoned the crone, she may have returned to Hinbroken in the southern marshes. I shall check there next.
Any look asking around in town?
Unfortunately, many people lost faith in the knights during the Wars of Crimson Madness. Your inquiries about the corpse crone may get more honest answers. Meantime, I'm off to Hinbroken.
What drags you into the vile waters of Weaver'S Fen, traveler? Bilge and bastards, that's all you'll find here. Anyone who could leave this place has left long since.
The witch, the so-called corpse crone.
How dare you speak the name of that hideous fiend? She twisted the land and turned the living into lost. We are still burdened by the tyranny of her evil magic. And the best we can do is try to forget it.
I'm here to end her and the curse. Is she still around?
She's still out there, lurking in the bog, taking anyone she finds back to her foul lair and stealing their souls. Don't be a fool. Many have sought vengeance against her. None have returned.
I won't share their fate.
Dismal as it is here, the Weavers of the Fen still honor the old ways. We welcome you as an honored guest. Our numbers are few now, but if there is anything that will enhance your visit, just let it be known.
I came to find the corpse crone.
Only the most foolish or desperate would seek out the old sorceress of the swamp. I wonder, which are you? If anyone around here knows how to find the crone, it would be Bella Ruby. But I didn't tell you that.
Finally, a name.
Well, hello there. What brings you around these parts? Most people have better places to be than Weaver'S Fen, but for some of us, it's a safe refuge. A place where we can be who we want and live how we want.
The corpse crone.
Oh, not to harm her, I hope. You should know, the crone's quite capable of defending herself.
If she cursed the entire land, she must be powerful.
She's not a monster, you know. For those in need, the crone has been known to help.
Help? She cursed everyone and everything.
Despite what others may say, the corpse crone doesn't want to turn everyone lost. She doesn't snatch people up in the night or do anything they don't ask for. I sought the crone myself at one point. You see, I was struggling with my identity, who I am inside, and she helped me. She gave me these wonderful medicines, and now everyone sees me in the way I see myself.
And did you have to pay a price in blood?
No, but people need someone to blame for their misery, and they'll choose the easiest target. To petition the crone, follow the trail of torches on the South Road, and be respectful. She has no patience for fools.
Sir Brickmar, is that you? Galahad and I have been looking for you. Oh no. Sir Brickmar has fallen to the lost. Stop. Please. I don't want to hurt you. The witch will pay for this.
I'm impressed you made it this far. Most don't. You followed the light, so you must want something. Judging by your appearance, however, I'm guessing it's not a friendly visit over a cup of tea.
You. Truly the wicked thrive, while the good suffer on this hellish island. The traitor Morgaine is the corpse crone. I'll be damned.
Oh, it seems self-righteous fools persist as well. Go back to your keep, Galahad. Your king is gone, and your duty with him.
Is that why you cursed Brickmar? We saw the sorry fate she received for trusting you. You haven't changed at all.
Brittmar didn't deserve her fate. You know nothing of the truth.
An unlikely day I'll hear the truth from you, but you'll answer for what you've done, Morgaine. To Brittmar and to our Lord King.
I am through being insulted by you. You can pound your head against this barrier all you want. We are done here.
That's the Enchantress Morgaine. Sister to Mirrodin, the Crimson Sorcerer, and traitor to my Lord King. This corpse crone business is now a lesser concern. She has far more important questions to answer. Damn it! Now it all makes sense. That's why Sir Brittmar remained loyal to the bitter end. She believes she's safe behind this barrier, but I know her secrets. Mirrodin used wards like this on his sanctum, and there's a way to break through them.
Magic cannot be sustained like this without anchors.
There will be anchors scattered around this swamp. Destroy those, and we can confront her. This time, she will answer for what she's done. Morgaine went to great lengths to protect her solitude. Those anchors were farther than expected, but this barrier must come down. I'll await you in Twillin. I've heard enough for today.
I'm impressed. I felt quite assured no one had both the perception and the prowess to bring down my barrier. But where is the most holy knight? Perhaps after cooling down, he remembered his steel is no match for my sorcery.
He headed back to Twillin.
That's for the best. We can have a more reasonable discussion. Galahad cannot accept that some questions have no answers. I watched Mirrodin's fall to corruption firsthand. I know the Crimson Menace does not play by the rules.
Then tell me what you know about all of this.
Aeternum secrets called to us in dreams, promising vast, ancient knowledge. What we discovered was an entity longing for release. Mirrodin believed his spellcraft would ensure protection. But this fell power claimed him for its own. As the Crimson Sorcerer, he became the herald of madness. When all else failed, I confronted my brother. Our magics clashed, and then... silence. I was forever changed. I knew the corruption would return. But the power I needed came at a terrible cost. The secrets I sought continued to elude me. But I refused to relent. I became the corpse crone, the curse of Weaver'S Fen, the target of foolish shadow hunters. I have spent the century since alone, preparing. When the Crimson Madness returns, I shall be ready. So, you see now that I have neither insight nor responsibility in whatever fate befell the High King. As to my part in my brother's fall, I have spent every moment making amends. preparing for corruption's eventual return.
Morgan, corruption already has returned.
No! That cannot be! I would know! I have been holed up in this cave for a long time. I will need to verify this for myself, of course. But if you speak the truth, then I have gravely miscalculated. Some people believe corruption is mankind's inherent evil in its purest form, and others that it's some kind of demonic possession. It's far more complex, however. I should know. I've spent centuries studying it.
Reason why we, the Soul Wardens, need you.
Wait. You're a Soul Warden? I thought the Order perished. Never mind. We'll need all the help we can get.
Galahad is with us. We need him as well.
Yes, well, I'll leave that to you. I must visit the ruins to the northeast and verify the sources of power there have not fallen to corruption. Meet me in the ruins of Canopus. I'll need your help. Perfect. Among these ruins, there are sources of power the ancients learned to manipulate. Of most concern, the wells of pure Azoth. Mirrodin became obsessed with hoarding as much as he could.
The Tempest was also seeking them.
The Tempest? Is that the champion corruption has chosen in this era? We shall have to learn everything we can about her. Wait. You have that look. Does the Tempest speak in your mind? Mirrodin had such power as well.
I would not call this a power.
Oh, how could so much have transpired while I toiled in that cave? I feel a fool for sequestering myself so long. If this Tempest is already amassing pure Azoth, then we are so far behind.
It would be wise to harness the same power.
Yes. The fountain of pure Azoth at this ruin dried long ago, but its residual power remains in the waters and in the guardians who protect the site. We must harness that power to recharge an ancient warding apparatus nearby. Years ago, I placed shield devices to absorb the power here. I must go on to Andrometus, so once you have the devices, meet me there. Oh, you handled that quickly and without complaint. It's been a long time since I partnered with someone so competent. People disappoint. It's an unfortunate fact of nature. Only time will prove if you're an exception. This apparatus once powered ancient wards for all these ruins, and recharging it will defend against the corrupted. There's some kind of fault in the eldritch boundaries. However, it may be impossible to repair.
A fault in the eldritch boundaries is worth investigating.
A glutton for danger, are you? I hope you have some measure of restraint. But at the moment, I'll take the bravado. The fault could be caused by a threat the wards identified and contained.
A contained threat. What kind of threat is this?
Well, if I knew that, I'd have said so. If that does prove to be the case, if some entity has been entrapped, it will need to be released. So, that courage could very well come in handy. Good luck!
What in oblivion is this? Some sort of corrupted, angry earth.
Twice now. You solved problems without coming back to whine about some complication. Was there some entity that had been entrapped in the wards?
Yes, an angry earth beast that appeared to be corrupted.
That's strange. I can't imagine why an elemental being would trigger ancient wards. Here, is that a specimen you collected? Let's see. The creature appears to have become blighted with some strange infection.
Yes, unfortunately most likely corrupted.
Whatever blighted this creature, we need to find the source of it. After I recharge the wards, I will need to study this sample carefully and check the area for more.
The land itself appeared slightly tainted. I can try to follow it to its source.
Yes. That adventurous spirit is definitely your weak spot, but once again, I'll take full advantage. I'll work on the wards while you track this blight back to its source. Do be careful.
The blight is definitely stronger in this part of the swamp. The source must be really close. But I also can sense corruption now. Troublesome.
Once again, we meet on sacred grounds rendered sickly by an insatiable thirst for power. You should go. This time, there is no way to heal the land of the wounds inflicted by human ego.
You say humans caused this, but I sense corruption.
The repugnant incursion of corruption caused this blight. But that's what happens when humans traffic in forbidden power. Of course, your curiosity demands you see for yourself. Go on, then.
What is inside this temple?
There's no menacing demon, if that's what you fear. Rather just the tragic, polluted remnant of what was once a sacred pool. I have seen this too many times at this point. I will endure no more.
Nature is not our ally. Never question that, or you will pay for your ignorance. Together, we shall overcome.
The corruption of the Azoth pool is the source of the blight. We never had a chance.
I can tell from here that the ruin and the angry earth who resided there are riddled with the blight. Let me guess. The Azoth fountain within had been claimed by the corrupted, by the Tempest.
And you knew this how?
Recharging the wards proved impossible, so I knew the corrupted must have already come and gone. I once theorized the angry earth could have a reaction to the corrupted. Horrid as it appears, I find this blight fascinating. I must return to my cave to examine this specimen of the blight. It could lead to new defenses we could deploy against the corrupted. And then we'll need to secure whatever sources of pure Azoth remain.
The situation is much more complex. We will need an army.
Yes, of course! Your fellow Soul Wardens! It will be critical that we strike back against the corrupted with both a martial and a magical strategy. Tell me, where are you and your allies based? I will meet you there.
The fortress of Aeternum in Brightwood.
I do not know this place, but after I study the blight, I will find Aeternum and bring my equipment with me. You have impressed me at every turn, you know. This could be a promising partnership.